What's up, Kris Krohn here. Can I actually buy a house with Pokemon cards? If I pick Charizard worth $184,000, that's definitely a yes answer. By the way, Housemander, go!
Housemander.
One shot, now the future is yours. Go! I'm turning dreams into reality. Yeah, it's one shot, now the future is yours. Go!
Yes, it's happening. We're finally getting there. We're talking about Pokemon cards. It is, in fact, a legitimate investment.
$50,000. Yes, I paid $50,000 for 7 Pokemon cards.
Do you know people actually make a living collecting these cards? For me, I'm interested for a little bit of a different reason. Could I actually buy a house with a Pokemon card? Could you imagine trading a 1999 Charizard mint condition holofoil worth $184,000 for a house? Let's find out. All right, so I am literally right now, I'm doing an unboxing and I'm looking for the card. Like the card that, not all cards have the same value. You get that, right? Like you understand what these Pokemon unboxing videos are all about? You start with a box from 1999, and if you get like Charizard mint condition, it's worth a lot of money. Those ones don't have any. Check this out. If I get Charizard here in crappy condition because the print job's wrong, that's a $1,500 card. I might get something over here with like this special bonus print job. It's now worth $50,000 because it's like one of a kind. In top mint condition, it's worth a lot more than that. And right now, I do not like what I'm finding. Kris, you've bought thousands of like real estate deals. You own all these different businesses. Are you telling me that you're seriously a collector of Pokemon?
Are you serious?
Hey.
Check it out. This is a real deal. It's not just in America, it's worldwide. In fact, Entrepreneur came out and said that there are 10 reasons why people should be collecting Pokemon cards. Check it out. Number 1, the best cards, they're actually worth more than you think. Number 2, true collectibles are guaranteed to increase in value. And by the way, I love collecting things that with time shoot up in value. Number 3, there's a global market for Pokemon cards. Like, this isn't just like in Japan. It's not just like in Kentucky. This is like a worldwide phenomenon. Number 4, it's easy to find out the price of a specific card. It's not like some random person is creating its value. The market has done that. Number 5, there are collectors willing to pay for rare cards. So by the way, when I find you Charizard, I will sell you for a lot of money and then multiply my money. Number 6, you can get to know the market quickly, so it's not like it takes a long time to become an expert of this thing. And number 7, demand for unopened limited edition boxes is huge. You could literally go and buy unopened boxes and don't open them. Literally just hold them for another 5 or 10 years and then probably sell them for a lot more money. Number 8, if you find a card and you're like, oh my gosh, is this thing obscure? Is there information on it? There's information everywhere about each card. Number 9, Pokemon cards, they're easy to store. And then number 10, you don't need to really understand or know a whole lot about the franchise. It's not like I've watched every season. But you know what? There's something that really pisses me off about collecting Pokemon cards and other similar collectibles. You see this? This is the Mecha Charizard card that in mint condition, if it were given a level 10 rating, would have a value of $184,000. And oh my God! I did it! You see this one on the right? The printer printed it a little bit different, and it dropped from a rating of 10 to a rating of 8. The value went from $184,000 to $875. That's like, it goes from like being worth everything to being practically worth nothing.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
So you do need to understand, if you're gonna get involved in this kind of investment, that not everything is really in your control like you might have with other investments. For example, check out these 6 reasons on how you cannot control the exact value of the card. Number 1, unpredictable ratings. Like, this is something that can fluctuate. It can go up and go down, and the person buying it might have a little bit of a subjective appetite to weigh it in their favor. Or number 2, what if you actually have a valuable card and you don't actually have a buyer? No buyer, no money, because it's not really liquid. Number 3, is it really an asset? I mean, it's a piece of paper with some like foil printed on it. And yes, the market says that it has that value, But will that last forever? I don't know. Other words, it's highly speculative. I don't really consider it investment because it's not something that really pays me something. It's just something that if I hold over time could go up in value, and sometimes these things do. I've won that way. Number 5, scamming. Did you know that there are like pros out there that are like literally getting old boxes and filling them with fake cards, selling them for 10 grand, 15 grand, 20 grand, and literally just scamming people out of their money? Those poor nerds.
Color's different on that one than that one. God, it's a resealed box.
All right, time to call the seller.
Yeah. I was not prepared for this.
And then number 6, easily lost or damaged. Like, what if you actually lost your Babe Ruth card? What if Charmander was like in its special protective sleeve and I put it in my pocket, I go to Comic-Con, and then the next moment, it's not there? Well, check it out. If you're like me and you like collecting stuff, hoping it goes up in value, the goal is to ultimately turn it into a pile of dough. Like this 76 Green Lantern edition in its current condition has an $8,000 value. But can I really turn that into cash? Well, you gotta understand that there's a difference between investments and investments that are speculative in nature. Check this out. Whether you're a collector of comic books or Pokemon cards, or whether you've been like collecting coins, stamps, whether you've been collecting baseball cards, that's actually not really different than gambling, collecting gold and silver, or maybe even investing in the stock market. What does the stock market, gold, and Pokemon cards all share in common? Well, they're all speculative, which for me is a different type of investment. For example, check this out. Investopedia says, in the world of finance, speculation or speculative trading refers to the act of conducting a financial transaction that has substantial risk of losing value, but also holds the expectation of a significant gain or other major value. In other words, you buy this thing, it could go down in value, it could go up in value. And for me, that's different than an investment that only can go up in value. Well, today I am here in the training arena with all y'all, and today I am your trainer. And if you want to make money with your collectibles, you better understand that there are 2 formulas you need to be aware with. The first one is the speculative formula. Check this one out. Pikachu, take it away.
Pikachu?
You're adorable. They can't understand me, kid.
That's right, Pikachu.
Pikachu.
This is the speculative formula. It's where you buy some type of collectible. If you hold on to it for like decades, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, and with a healthy dose of luck, technically you might produce a profit. Will you? Well, actually, it's speculative. We don't know. Can I share with you one of my favorite collectibles that makes me guaranteed money different than this formula? You know, as much as I love you, Pikachu, there's something I love a whole lot more. I collect houses. When I was a kid, I collected cards, I collected comic books. And you know what? I've made some money on them, but I've upgraded my game. I'm a serious collector now. I've collected thousands of homes, and guess what? They make me a lot more money than Pikachu cards. Let me tell you what I love about houses. When I own a house and I hold on to it, someone else lives in it, and they're paying all of my expenses and there's leftover money. That's called cash flow. But on top of that, did you know that since 1963, real estate has gone up an average of 4.65%? Literally, if you own the house and hold it for a period of time, guess what's gonna happen? It's going to go up in value. Unlike a Pokemon card, because guess what? It's actually not speculative. Check out this formula. It looks kind of like the speculative formula, except it makes me a ton more money. You see, what I do is I buy real estate, and often without any money at all. I might actually put some money down, but often I don't have to. Then instead of waiting like 20 years, check it out. I can get in and wait just 5 years, and if I'm in the right market, guess what I'm gonna get every single time? A pile of cash. That's called profit. It's not speculative, it's not a maybe, it's going to happen.
Chance 1.
I am bushed. Do you understand what just happened? Let me explain it. If you invest in Pokemon cards, you gotta pull 1 in 100 to maybe get a good card, but then there's only a 1% chance, another 1 in 100, that it's actually going to be good, non-defective, and printed right to actually have some value. Pair that up against Housemander and what I do in real estate, check it out. I can count to $1 million this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, wait for it, $1 million. I buy 10 houses, I make $1 million. You can take that to the bank. Years ago, I wrote this book and I explained the entire strategy of how I collect houses like this. This is 2 examples of houses that every month pay me hundreds of dollars, and guess what? I don't gotta do anything. That's what I call an investment. It's not speculative because I just keep getting paid. By the way, these 2 houses right here, that 25% ROI basically means that I'm doubling my money every 2, 3, 4 years, and that's when my Pokemon evolves. My Housemander mutates from literally 1 house into 5 homes, 10 homes, and the bigger it gets, the more money I make. Here's the reality. You and I, we're all collectors. Some of us collect crap that goes down in value. Some of us collect cards, comic books, or things that go up in value, maybe. But you know what? It's time to evolve, to invest in things that only go up in value intelligently. And you know what? Real estate is a little bit more challenging than getting in the game of Pokemon, which is why I wrote a free rulebook for you to show you 4 simple steps of how I retired at the age of 26 in 4 short years. Yes, real estate can actually produce cash flow, financial freedom. The last 15 years, my lifestyle has been whatever I've wanted it to be, literally living in a mansion, traveling the world. And if you wanna know how I did it, I'm giving this book away to you for free. All you gotta do is click the link below, cover the cost on the shipping and handling, I'll ship it out to you, and you can evolve your game and start making some real dough. Hey, thanks for watching today's video. I wanted to introduce you to 2 of my kids. This is my fur baby, and this is my MBA, my massive bank account. By the way, if you want one of those yourself, you gotta check out this next video, because a lot of people think that real estate is for old people, when the reality is, it's for the super young. How young? Check out this video and let me show you how early you can get started in the real game of building wealth. I've collected more.